Somewhere between Mars and the Sun, a Manhattan-sized traveler from another star system is defying everything we thought we knew about comets. Its name, 3I Atlas, an interstellar object, older than our Sun, moving through our solar system at over 210,000 kilometers per hour. And right now, it's doing something that has never been documented in human history. It's growing a tail. Not once, but twice. First, it grew forward, against the direction of travel. And now, it's growing backward, as if it turned itself around. It all began on July 1, 2025, when the Atlas Survey Telescope in Chile detected a faint object gliding across the sky. At first glance, nothing unusual. Atlas finds comets all the time, but this one was different. Its orbit wasn't a closed loop around the Sun. It was hyperbolic, a perfect sign of something that came from beyond. Within days, astronomers confirmed this was only the third known interstellar visitor in human history, after Oumuamua 2017 and Borisov 2019. But unlike those two, 3I Atlas was already active, shedding gas and light, long before entering the inner solar system, and it was old, ancient. By analyzing its velocity and trajectory, researchers traced its origins back over 7 to 10 billion years, from a star system that may no longer even exist. Imagine that, a frozen relic from the early universe, wandering through interstellar darkness for eons. Until now, by August 2025, telescopes around the world were tracking 3I Atlas. That's when things started to get strange. Images from the Nordic Optical Telescope in the Canary Islands revealed a bizarre phenomenon: a forward-facing plume, a tail that pointed toward the direction of travel, an anti-tail. This wasn't supposed to happen. Comet tails are pushed away from the Sun by solar wind and radiation pressure. But this one was pushing forward, like exhaust, and inside that plume, something truly shocking appeared. Spectroscopic readings showed traces of a nickel alloy that doesn't exist in nature, an engineered material, one known from human aerospace manufacturing. Scientists scrambled for explanations. Maybe extreme interstellar conditions forged it billions of years ago. Maybe it was a natural process we just hadn't seen before. But for many, the coincidence was too uncanny. Then came September, and the mystery deepened. The anti-tail vanished, replaced by a traditional tail streaming behind the object. The transition was smooth, as if 3I Atlas had completed a braking maneuver and was now accelerating toward the Sun. Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb proposed a bold idea. What if this wasn't just a comet? What if we were watching the first documented case of controlled propulsion, a maneuver performed by an interstellar craft? If you were piloting a spacecraft entering a solar system at immense speed, you'd fire your engines forward to slow down, producing a forward plume, an anti-tail. Then, after reducing speed, you'd reorient and accelerate again, creating a traditional tail. The sequence matches exactly what we just observed. But even the most daring scientists hesitated to say it aloud. Because if that theory is true, we are not alone. Let's consider the other side, the natural explanation. Atlas is incredibly rich in carbon dioxide, with an 8:1 CO2 to water ratio. This means it can remain active at distances far beyond where water normally sublimates. Its activity, the gas jets, the brightening, the strange plumes, might all be driven by CO2 outgassing. And yet, there's a problem. At 1.4 astronomical units, about 130 million miles, from the Sun, a typical comet should be mildly active. But 3I Atlas is releasing 40 kilograms of water per second, like a cosmic fire hose. It's too active, too energetic, too bright. So what's fueling it? What kind of object can survive billions of years of radiation, cosmic collisions, and solar storms, and still behave as if it's alive? If 3I Atlas is indeed natural, it's one of the most extraordinary fossils in the cosmos, a messenger from the dawn of time. It might have drifted across thousands of star systems, awakening briefly each time it neared a new star's light. Dormant for eons, frozen nearly to absolute zero, until a sun, our sun, finally warmed it again. But there's something poetic and unnerving about that, because if this is one of many interstellar wanderers, then space around us isn't empty. It's filled with ancient, silent travelers, relics of civilizations and worlds long gone. As the data poured in, something unprecedented happened. The International Asteroid Warning Network, coordinated by NASA, officially added 3I Atlas to its observation list. Not because it poses a threat, it doesn't, but because it represents a scientific opportunity unlike any other. For the first time, multiple space agencies are jointly tracking an interstellar object in real time. Ground telescopes, orbiters, even instruments en route to Jupiter have been redirected. All eyes are on this one traveler. Because in just a few days, on October 29, 2025, 3I Atlas will reach perihelion, its closest point to the Sun. That moment will determine everything. Will it fragment like ordinary comets, or will it glide through unscathed, as if immune to the Sun itself? As October 29, 2025 draws near, telescopes across Earth lock onto one point in space, the final stretch of 3I Atlas's ancient journey. At 130 million miles from the Sun, the temperature is climbing fast. The icy nucleus, 2 to 6 kilometers across, begins to boil under relentless radiation. Most comets crumble at this stage. Their cores fragment, their tails explode outward in violent bursts. But this one isn't breaking. Its structure holds, its light curve remains eerily steady. Astronomers describe it as unnaturally stable, and that phrase alone has become enough to keep the world watching. Earlier in October, as 3I Atlas passed within 12 million miles of Mars, NASA's high-rise camera aboard the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter captured the highest resolution images ever taken of an interstellar object. Images that could show the comet's surface, structure, maybe even clues to its true nature. But those photos have never been released. A government shutdown locked the data behind closed servers, leaving the scientific community in suspense. So while the world waits, we are blind, watching the most extraordinary object in history approach the Sun, without seeing what it really looks like. Then, at last, perihelion, the point of no return. Atlas plunges through the inner solar inferno, bombarded by over 30 gigawatts of solar energy. Spectrometers detect massive outgassing, water, cyanide, carbon dioxide, yet still no signs of fragmentation. It should be tearing itself apart, but it's not. It's enduring. Even under the violence of the Sun's corona, the object holds formation, as if it was built to survive it. For hours, astronomers track it through instruments not designed for this. NASA's ESOHO spacecraft, the Solar Orbiter, even amateur telescopes on Earth. And then, just as suddenly as it came, it disappears, swallowed by solar glare. For the next 2 weeks, silence, no light, no signal, no confirmation that it even survived. During that silence, debates erupt across the scientific world. Some claim the anti-tail-to-tail transition is simply a rotational anomaly, a trick of geometry and gas flow. Others point to the nickel alloy and the precise timing of the plume reversal as evidence of control. If the sequence we observed truly was a braking and acceleration maneuver, then 3I Atlas may not be a comet at all, but an ancient probe from a civilization older than humanity itself. Think about that. A machine built billions of years ago, still functioning across light years of interstellar space. Not signaling, not landing, just passing through, watching, recording, and moving on. Early November 2025. Telescopes find it again. Faint, glowing, intact. The tail has grown longer. The brightness, stable. The trajectory, unchanged. Whatever it is, it survived the sun. For the scientific community, that survival is as shocking as discovery itself. For centuries, we've studied comets as fragile relics, frozen time capsules that crumble under heat. But this one refused to die. It endured like metal. Maybe it truly is a comet unlike any we've ever seen. Or maybe it's something far beyond our definitions of natural. If 3I Atlas is artificial, the implications are staggering. It would mean interstellar travel is not just possible. It's already been done. It would mean someone, somewhere, once looked up at their sky and reached out. And now, across billions of years, we are seeing their echo. If it's natural, it's no less profound. A comet older than our sun, carrying chemical fingerprints from a vanished star system, a messenger from the time before Earth existed. Either way, the message is the same. We are not the center of this story. We are the audience to a cosmic drama that began long before our species took its first breath.